someone arguing that people build their houses in the wrong places. Yeah, and it's true. It's a bad practice. You don't have to build your house in the wrong place. But the question is there a system to make sure that before you build your house, this is what you have to go through? Look, people buy land, go to land commission and go and register the land. Years later, then they'll come and tell them that yo, where you bought your land is a wrong place, it's a waterway. We need to break down. What happened to when he went to the office? Who was sitting there making sure that yo, this demarcated land is not supposed to be there, so you can't buy this land, you can't register this land up there. No system to check the chiefs. Like Charlie, then go they sell the land anyhow. Somebody go fit sit there, no fire, go take stone, throw them. Oh, Chanako Nafa. No system to make sure say, oh, yo, if you sell wrong land, give somebody, you'll be held accountable. All right, so what's up, people? It's your boy That's K Boy, aka the Ghost of Phoenix, aka the Problem Boy, and you're welcome to the TKB Studios. Charlie, big problem, or should I say, usual problem? Yeah, I think usual problem makes sense because this is something that has been happening over and over and over again. And for me, I would say it's a problem. I would not say it's a natural disaster because I personally feel this is not something that an individual has to experience more than once or even twice. Depending on your age, I know people have experienced this thing more than once or twice. Personally, this is like my third time experiencing like a major flood. And I really think like yo, this is the time that we have to come together as individuals and put a permanent solution to this. And maybe this is not the time to do the blame game thing, but when we really want to blame somebody, I think we are all to blame. Because it begins from us and then it gets up there. So I was just watching a video. I saw a lady lose her two kids, and she was in so much despair. And then you ask yourself, so in this case, who has failed who? Has she failed her kids? Has she failed herself, or has the government failed her? If you ask me, uh, I don't know. Yo, some way, and it will amaze you to know that some of these things, some of these problems, as big as they are, their solutions are very simple, like very simple solutions. And I think the government has put measures in place to decongest Accra, which I think is a beautiful like initiative. This is something that we should have done way back. I'm pretty sure they've spoken about it before. We just hope that this time around they are really going to do it. But yo, Accra is like Accra can't choke too much. Charlie, it choke it too much. Sometimes I ask myself that the social studies what we do for school, what would they use? Because when we used to go to school, we see questions like, what's the effect of rural urban migration? What's the effect of this, that? And then they propose a long list of solutions in the book that you have to chew and pull. At the end of the day, none of these solutions are practical. Because tell me why 2026 we should be experiencing people should be dying from flood. Yeah. Somebody go spend so much money, go buy a car. You sleep, wake up, then see the car, water carry the car. Go. Oh, Charlie, no. I think the leaders have failed us. Yes, you can argue that we the individuals have a poor attitude. We do not, do the right things. But at the end of the day, if we are not doing the right things, what are the measures in place to make sure that this is how the citizen has to behave? This is, the length at which the freedom of the citizen goes. You understand? Somebody go feed buy pure water, then go put for gutter inside. Yeah, it's wrong. Go fit talk to the person who gets sense. But at the end of the day, is there somebody making sure that if you put rubbish for the gutter inside, you'll be held accountable? No. There's nothing like that. I think Ghana is a blessed country. We have like everything, but we are not blessed with good leaders. For real. Like some way, some way, Charlie, some way. Some of these things. If you say you go talk about them now and can yeah, it go look like as you want politicize them, but be so like I these people up there, none of the problems that we citizens go through affects them. Oh. Flood, bad road, poor education, unemployment, none of these things affect them. That's why me personally I don't like politics. Voting self I know they like because all these problems that we the citizens go through, they are so far away from the people up there. Bad roads, then get better cars. They know they fill the potholes. Unemployment, they have what they connect. Flood, the places then they stay, flood no they come there. I saw someone arguing that people build their houses in the wrong places. Yeah, and it's true. It's a bad practice. You don't have to build your house in the wrong place. But the question is there a system to make sure that before you build your house, this is what you have to go through? Look, people buy land, go to land commission and go and register the land. Years later, then they'll come and tell them that where you bought your land is a wrong place, it's a waterway. We need to break down. What happened to when he went to the office? Who was sitting there making sure that this demarcated land is not supposed to be there? So you can't buy this land, you can't register this land up there. No system to check the chief. Like Charlie, then go they sell the land anyhow. Somebody go fit say they know a fire, go take stone, throw them. Oh, Chanini Chanako Nafa. No system to make sure say if you sell wrong land give somebody you'll be held accountable. Nothing, because at the end of the day if problem come they affect them. And you can build your house in the right place. If the water choke where the water overflow it will come your house. Yeah, when the drainage is full it will come your house. You think everybody's house that got flooded was in the wrong place? No. But the person is suffering as a result of people building in the wrong places. How did people get opportunity to build in the wrong places? Because there are no system to check. Yeah. Some way, Charlie. So we Ghana, we like we do not pay like we don't prioritize social problems. Let me put it that way. And I think we use our finances in the wrong like we use our finances wrongly. Like, you know, you use Jessica anyhow. Mbelezini yediye. Yeah, Charlie. 2026. Oh, Bani would then a year no, you know, toy and a fan like yo, how? Death certificate then what cost of death you go right flat like 2026. Hmm. Oh, Charlie, we can do better. And we as individuals too, we need to renew our mind. Charlie, we need to be better. Charlie, if you see some of the videos, like some ball, the flat the camp plus baller, pound, baller, baller make like shape. Charlie, you can't dump refuse just anywhere. You can't. Some way, it's really painful to see, people dying, some people might never recover from this. Like somebody's, like entire life is just washed away because of someone's negligence. It's sad. It's sad. Charlie, Ghana is a beautiful country. Oh, we have so much, like we have a beautiful reputation internationally. Right now, where everybody they watch World Cup, they watch Ghana. It be now with this they happen, and it's gonna deter people. Like investors are going to be like, "Yo, should I go to Ghana to invest? Because for all I know, I can just invest today and tomorrow. There's just like 3 hours rainfall, and then I can just lose like everything. So for me, I'm very happy about Accra being decongested. But that one safe, moving the government, whatever, moving key institutions outside of Accra. You think say these people for the top there with them build them houses for Accra? If you tell them say transfer and go those places, you go uncle. You know go, and nobody will hold him or her accountable. Charlie, our major problem is accountability. We as individuals, like we get away with just anything. This is Ghana. You can just get away with just anything. Be a nyoshi. Oh, master. People just go stand there, throw rubbish for you, do this, do that. Be a nyoshi. The big people too for there. Charlie chop money, do this. Nobody will do you anything. At the end of the day, when the problem comes, we speak about it like 1, 2, 3 weeks and it's done. This issue that we're talking about, this flood issues, maximum. Okay, Abi they say will rain on till Sunday. After Sunday, I give it that week. After that week, as to whether the proposed solutions have been started, nobody would know, nobody would care, and it will die. And then years on, we'll be here again, Charlie. We can do better, honestly. And Charlie, it'll be sad, though. It'll be very sad. I saw one of the videos. There was this catch fish farmer. Oh, Charlie, and people too they still. Oh, I mean they know they still, but basically, you like yeah. Guys, let me know what you think. What do you think we can do? Do you think it's the fault of the government? Do you think it's the fault of the individuals? Let me know in the comment section. But me personally, I think it comes either way. We are at fault. They up there too at fault. Because listen, they are worse people than Ghanaians. Oh, yeah, they are worse people than Ghanaians. Go to other countries, worse people. But the country is still thriving. Why? Because the people up there that know that this is how our people are. Young Crawford, them know what say. This is how our people are. So this is what we are going to put in place. These are the measures that we put in place to check their bad behavior. And the economy is thriving, the country is thriving. But then there's Ghana. Yeah. Because let me give a simple example. Like a simple example. Imagine there was no police institution in Ghana. You steal something and then you get away with it. Everybody goes steal, obviously. Now it boils down to like, you know, these simple things. Throwing rubbish around, putting plastics anyhow, disposing plastics anyhow. Because nobody is going to say anything to you. You keep doing it because you don't care. You feel that it won't affect you, but you know, life is like a circle. It goes and then it comes back to you. Look at this beautiful thing that these bastard boys are doing. Why the government no go give these people contract? Say, yo, you know what? I'm giving you the power. If you see people like putting disposing things into the gutters, or you go to places and then their gutters are choked and there's people living there and they're not doing anything about it, bring them in. We'll take them on. Yeah. Punitive punishment will be meted out to them, and it will serve as deterrent to people. It will go a long way to sanitizing the whole country because now people will be aware that hey and them you face problems. You understand? But look at even these bastard boys. They don't even like. I mean, I stand to be corrected, but I don't know how much support they get on the daily basis because I know it's a voluntary thing that they are doing, which is a beautiful initiative that can be, extended to communities and societies, but nothing like that. When we used to go to school and do social studies, they used to teach us communal labor. I don't think we even do that these days. I don't think there's anything like communal labor anymore because nobody cares. Yeah, nobody cares. You go buy wachi now, got any choki. Nobody cares. Yeah, we still go buy them like that. The wachi seller too no care. At the end of the day, people are still buying, and they don't care, Charlie. But when it rains, that's when we remember that hey, we did wrong. We did it wrong. This is what we should have done. Charlie, every day say like the problem has to come before we need to think about solutions. And then Charlie. Yeah, though. You know, yo, anybody that lost anything, I'm sorry for your loss. I really hope God gives you the strength and the will to pick up from whatever you have and rise from the ruins again. And if you lost a loved one, if somebody lost, somebody close to them, sorry, we hope, God keeps them in his bosom. Charlie. Yo, this is where we draw the curtains. If you haven't subscribed yet, as usual, hit subscribe. And yeah, ladies.